We just gonna jump in. Play the music.
Bird, you know how you want to jump in, right? Yeah, I ain't even worried about it. Bird know what he gonna do.
Once you hear the music, Bird, we going.
I'm with you.
All facts. This is all facts. All facts. This is all facts. Yeah. This is all facts. All facts. This is all
facts.
This is all, yeah. All facts. This is all facts. All facts. This is
Hey, yeah. You know what I mean? We got something new. It's called an anthem. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like
all
that.
facts. You feel me? Yeah, I want to say, how y'all doing, man? It's been a couple weeks. We like podcast miss y'all. You know, everybody got family, so everybody has some things to do. But we back, man, and I've been waiting, man. I've been missing this. This has like been the best part, man, when you get to all facts, man. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I love y'all, man. I love my audience, man. I love my guys next to me. You know what I mean? Everybody always got me, man. And today, there is no JMac. So, I mean, it ain't like he ain't on the show anyway, but Steve
He'll be back.
Is always going to fill in because he is our guy. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean?
I'm not a comedian and don't try to put me to the same bar, but I'm here.
He's universal, man. He comes up with our words for the day. Or what is the word for the day?
The word for the day is all facts. That's what it is.
It's all the word for the day is all facts.
We had an anthem.
Hey, man, I want to know, man, if y'all out there, tap in on the song.
Did y'all like the song?
Man, tap in on the song, man.
I thought it was dope.
Hey, man, this new world of age, you can just make a song. Hey, man, it's electric, man, and I think we found
made
one.
by Steve.
Yeah, hey, like I said,
made that.
I said he do everything. You know what I mean? Steve don't miss. If y'all need any kind of video production, you want to start your own podcast, man. Tap in at the bottom. Steve got you, man. You know, it's gonna cost you an abominable fee.
You gotta talk about it.
But
I can't accept everybody either. So
but you know what I mean, right? You know, but hey, Steve is willing to work. All right, man. So we want to give Steve the work, and you know, we just want to come out, man, and say we miss y'all, man. Hey, brothers, how y'all doing today?
Man, I'm doing good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm solid.
All right, man, because I ain't going to lie. After the All Facts song, man, I got a whole new...
good. I ain't going to lie. It like made my day a little bit.
I got a whole new reality check right now, man, with this All Facts, man. I ain't going to lie. I got me bobbing. I really can't dance, man, but, you know. So, man, you know, everything good with y'all, man? How the kids, man?
Kids
are good, man. Yeah.
They hit my pockets, but they good. You know what they do.
That's what's up. So,
it costs $1 million.
Man, I was just finna say, man, my kids is breaking my pockets, man.
They cost $1 million.
Man, my kids breaking my pockets, especially when you know you got girls, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got some girls, man. They gonna get you, man. They
got two of them. So
you know, right? Yeah, and and it's crazy.
What age does it start getting crazy?
One. So I'm gonna say this.
Pop out that motherfucker.
For the girls, though, specifically. For the girls?
For girls. Girls are different than boys.
You can find girls a lot of stuff for cheap, though. It's just that you gotta buy so much of it because, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, you don't think you spent a lot of money until you addedly looked at your receipts.
No, girls are way more expensive.
Yeah, they way more expensive, man, because, you know, they need to
buy too much for boys. You know what I mean? They simple. Well, we know. We're simple. So, you know, obviously.
You know, so girl got decorations, man, you know.
Yeah, they got to get the hair.
They got to be decorated.
Man, the hair, the barrettes, the wires, the jams, the conditioner, you know what I mean? You know, that's just hair.
I don't like all the little stuff.
Right? That's just hair.
You got to do it. Yeah. It's gonna come a time you're gonna have to do it.
I've come to the point in my life where I actually enjoy telling them no because their mom says yeah all the time.
Right.
I can hold a line and I enjoy it.
Okay. All right.
Well, you better watch how you say that, though.
Man,
because they hate you forever.
Man, they hate you.
Man, the kids is different these days. Have you not met them?
I mean, I got told no. Did you get told? No, you heard no, right?
Man, I don't know,
but that's different. No, right? It's different from the 90s, from 80s, 90s.
I don't understand how
it's 2025.
See, I started them off no from the beginning. So
these kids will literally hate you, bro, if you don't listen to me.
Hey, look,
they will hate you.
Do you care if your kids hate you? Because I don't care if my kids hate me.
I do. I love them.
I don't, man. I don't care if my kids hate me. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because when they tell you that, it's like, hate is a big word. So when I hear a kid say, "Oh, I hate you," like, what did I mean, like, there's obviously nothing I could have done for you to hate me, right? You know what I mean? Right? I'm not like, I don't believe hate. Now, if you just say, "I don't like you," or "Dad, I'm mad at you," I can take that. Well, when my kids say, "Oh, I hate you," you ain't never done nothing for me. Have you not eaten for the last? Like, I ain't gonna say house. I'm gonna say, do you eat every day? Because if you ate every day, then trust me, man, I did a lot for you.
Nothing about eating.
Right? I'm just saying though. That's how my kids made me feel.
Care less about eating.
My kids made me feel like I didn't do nothing for them, man.
That's all they care about.
But my thing is, you only can give them what you got. Right?
Shit, some parents give them what they don't have.
And all I'm saying is, we have, as a people, man, I think that's where we have torn our kids down, man, by giving them so much.
Yeah, we spoiled them. That's why they is the way they are, because we spoiled them.
Yeah, man, I know
they soft.
I know we got it. Some of us got it.
These kids is soft.
Right? And then we go hard for our kids, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man, I think you soften them sometime when you give them too much. You know what I mean?
Now, what are you talking about as far as giving? Like, are we talking about toys? Are we talking about experiences? Like, what are we talking
Everything.
about? Everything?
All of it.
Right?
All of it.
I be trying,
especially like just say if they ain't even doing good in school, they still get whatever they want.
Right? I be trying to figure out how a kid got.
I had to do good in school. Like, you got to do what you got to do in order to get what you want.
Yeah.
I see kids get an iPhone, man. iPhone is like $1,000, right?
I was happy with a pager.
Right? iPhone though.
It's expensive.
Right? iPhone. That's just average iPhone $1,000, man.
Yeah.
Right? All I'm saying is, I can see a kid break his iPhone. He got a new one the next day. Yeah. Right? He got a new one the next. You just broke the expensive phone they got, and you got a new one the next day.
Where does it come from? Does it come from the parents not having when they grew up, so they're like, I'm gonna make sure my kids have, or is that always the case though?
No.
No, it's not, man. I think
some of them had it and they just want to give their kids what they had, and some of them didn't have it and they just want to give the kids what they didn't have. So
right, I believe that.
It's just what it is now. We just want to spoil our kids. We just want to give them everything.
Right, I don't think you spoiling them.
As long as you have as long as your wife is cool with that and on the same page, that's cool. You give things within moderation. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you have to have that other party that's on that same page. Because guess what? If y'all not together and she wants to give your kids everything, she's going to give them everything. And then you're going to be over here saying, I'm not finna give you everything. And they're going to rebel against you because you're not giving them what they want. I lived it.
So I'm going to say this, man. Like, I mean, do you actually care when your kids rebel against you?
I do.
I don't. I don't.
Because you have to treat these kids different today, Bert. Like, you have to treat them differently. We can't do them like how we was done when we was younger.
Like I'm not falling for it. I think that's the problem. I think we feel like we got to do it differently.
Yeah, but that's different. You obviously you have a wife, so y'all on the same page, right?
For a lot of things, but I'm just saying, like, marriages and
because that can create a divide.
Yeah, it can create a divide. But I'm just saying, like, even there's kids who grew up with a mom in the 80s and the 70s. It always has been that, you know what I mean? And it was different. So we can't just say just because the parents are together now that it's different. Like, there's always been a single mom, So I'm just saying, for me, it's like I do want them to respect what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna treat them with what I know works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to reinvent it. I'm not gonna fall for we got to treat them differently now because it's 2025.
Right.
I feel like that's what's happening. They getting treated differently and they acting differently.
Your kids are young right now. You're learning about. What is Andre? 5?
He's 6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it about 4 or 5 more years. You'll understand what I'm talking about.
I'm on the line. I'm stubborn.
Yeah. I'm stubborn too. I'm stubborn too.
They can be too.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm not.
I see an issue.
They get it from somebody.
Right, I'm not gonna lie though, man. Like, I ain't gonna front. I spoil my kids. Yeah. Right. I try to give my kids enough so they can't say they don't have. Yeah. Right. But I also try to teach my kids what work ethic is. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because you can't get these things without going to work.
Right.
Right. Yeah. We got to go to work to make some money so we can keep these things and we can get these things. So that's what I try to teach my kids. Now, I ain't gonna front. I got. My kids, man. They, I think all kids are bad and good at the same time. It's like, 1 minute they good for 3-4 months, and then you got a whole 20 days where you just like, what the hell happened to the kid?
Yeah.
That you know what I mean? That he
That's
was just
when they
this
get
way.
a little older. Yeah.
Right. I mean, just all kids is different.
Everybody's different, for sure.
I ain't gonna say. You know what? I'll say this. You meet sweet-hearted kids all the time, right? But then you don't meet a couple terribles, man. Right? You know what I mean? So I think that the terrible has to happen sometime. You know what I mean? So you can actually teach, man.
Exactly. I was about to say. Sometimes
And you
they
gotta teach. You gotta teach sort of when they like they just doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. Especially when I think your kids know better.
You can't stop kids from doing stupid stuff because their brains ain't there. We all do it. You know what I mean? But it's just like when they do that stupid stuff, how are you gonna respond? How are you gonna either discipline or make that something that they realize wasn't something they should be doing?
Yeah, one thing that I learned is you're gonna say stuff more than once. You know how you always say, I ain't gonna say it more than once.
You have to say
You're gonna say it every day.
Yeah.
I gotta tell my kid every day to put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
I tell her stop having me to tell you to put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
But I understand that they just kids, and you gotta tell them every day put your seatbelt on. That's just a little thing, but
see,
that's just what goes with everything in life, and in the child's life. You gotta repeat yourself when you don't want to.
Repeat yourself. Parents who say, "I'm not saying it again," you gotta say it again.
You're gonna say it again and again. You say that, but you're gonna say it again and again.
Because I know this, like I hear my dad in my head to this day, and my mom, because it's stuff they just said over and over again. I can't touch a wall without hearing my dad say, "Don't put your fingerprints on the wall." I can't, you know what I mean? So it's like I know it works because even if it doesn't seem like they're hearing it or they're catching on in the moment, they're gonna get to a certain age.
They're gonna get to it later.
Yeah, it's gonna ring around.
That is.
Yeah.
But these parents these days are soft too.
I believe it.
These parents are soft too because they don't understand. They understand the concept is they gonna get it later in life, but they don't want them to get it later in life. They want them to have it now. So
yeah, it's because you got to teach them the delayed gratification. Like for me growing up, it was different because I saw my dad buying big screen TVs. I saw my dad buying whatever he wanted, but then it was time for me to get something. It was like hit or miss. It wasn't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know he got it. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm looking at it like I'm learning a lesson. You know what I'm saying? It's like just because you have it doesn't mean you have to spend it. That's how I grew up looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in this position where it's like I probably could get this, but I'm gonna say no because I feel like I was getting told no just cause. Like there was no reason.
You have to. You gotta throw the nose in there.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell your kids no, but you have to just to balance it out.
Yeah, so they don't grow up thinking like everything's a yes.
Yeah.
So
they hear no and they lose it.
Because life is all yeses.
Yeah, I blame, I tell I got a son, man. He a knucklehead.
Yeah.
Right. My thing with him is I gotta repeat it too many times. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to say no or do this 52 times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's where we bump heads. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, I know stuff's gonna happen. I know he a boy. I know I was a boy. I know I did some wild stuff. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine what kids are doing these days, especially without the resources. Like, there ain't a lot of stuff for kids to do, man. So, that's why they, being real mischievous because they ain't got a lot to do anymore. I hate to see that, but everybody don't get to go to the Boys and Girls Club, right? You know what I mean? Everybody don't get to go to the after school program at school because they just don't have it no more. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
So
they find something to do. They're Googling how to get in trouble and they following. You know what I mean?
Well, it really is nothing to do for kids, though. Now, as you say that,
right?
You really don't think about without spending a lot of money. Because back then we didn't have to spend money to go have fun.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I look at my kids. Like my son, he doesn't do nothing on his own. Like he doesn't have an imagination to play with. My daughter, on the other hand, she doesn't need nothing. Like she'll just sit in the corner and just talk to herself and play games with herself, and she just like a blast. You know what I mean? So I think too, it's like kids. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? Like some kids can't entertain themselves. If
I used to entertain myself as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, you had to. What else you gonna do?
Well, my brother's 5 years older than me, so I had to.
Yeah.
Well, me too. I mean, so me and my brother, we 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Right, and like, man, it's different because like we were so far apart. Like, my brother was having a kid when I was 7. You know what I mean? And he wasn't really at the house that much. So until I was 7 years old, it was like. I'm by myself, bro gone. So 17, my bro was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm at the house, man, and I live with Otis. Right? And Otis don't play. Right? Otis don't play, man. Like, so I'm gonna say, I remember because I was one of those kids where a lot of my friends, like, I guess you didn't see it till you got a little older, man, but you didn't realize some of your friends might have just been a little jealous of you because they thought I had it great, right? You know what I mean? And I know it looked that way, but I'm damn near only kid, right? Man, God blessed me with 2 parents that's been together last week 57 years.
You did have it great.
Right? So
you had it great.
Right? So, you know, I can't say, but when you live with Otis, like
it might have been difficult, but it still was great.
Every day, I didn't find out it was great till I started paying my own bills, right? So you got to remember, man, until I left the home at like 20, man, you know, Pops was just on you, man. Like even the day I got kicked out, right? First thing he said was, hey, man, you know, you might as well grab everything you can put in your car, man, because the day your last day at Hotel Holloway. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he told me.
But you understand now why he did what he did, right?
I do. Of course I didn't, man. You didn't understand then, but do you understand now? Hey, fam, as a kid, I would try to find people's houses I could spend a night at, and almost every weekend, so I didn't have to help Otis do all the work, right? Because Otis, man, like, you know, Saturday and Sunday, you thinking, you know, this the weekend. Right? It's the weekend, man. I got the weekend off, right? See, this is what they didn't see that I came from, man. Like, it's 4 a.m. Saturday. I just went to sleep at 2. I've been playing Mario's, right? You know what I mean? I'm playing Mario, Legend of Zeldas, man, right? I'm like 9, right? You know, and here my dad wake me up, say, get up, man. We got to, you know, Pops, he got stuff. Right, he got.
You doing it 4 a.m.
Man, Trevor, he got. Watch this. He got sandwiches for you, little granola bars. You know what I mean? Got a pitcher, gallon, or jug of water, and fam, he got a truck loaded up. Man, we got lawnmower. Like, we got to go do his yard. We got to do my grandma's yard. Like, you know, like by the time I get home on Saturday, man, the cats at the park. Like, where you been? Like, fam, I've been working. Like, you know, y'all might see the shiny bike. Right? Y'all might see the shiny bike, but y'all might see that, you know, Jay Word got nice clothes. But y'all didn't see all the Otis that I had to go through. Right? I had to, man, like every week, just like it wasn't a game. Like,
but that's why you are the way that you are.
You know, every kid don't really like going to church, right? Man, I would be waiting on my mama so we can get out the house, right? Because I know what he finna make me do. Right? I gotta watch 6 cars. Right, you know what I mean? And then, you know, my dad one of them dudes, man, you mow the line, it gotta have perfect lines. If the lines ain't perfect, right, I'm like, man, you know, that's when I had to give kudos to my brother. Right? Because my brother, he can mow the line good. Well, you know me, my line might got a little wiggle. Everybody, you know, one of them lines gonna wiggle a little bit, right? Man, if I had a wiggle line, boy, man, that's almost another whooping. Right? That's another whooping, man. I just gotta, hey man, have y'all ever, anybody out there, have y'all ever got a whooping for mowing the line and the lines went straight, man? Tap in and let me know, man.
So that a question comes to mind. Do you think that whooping is the only way to discipline kids?
No.
Yeah, no. I think you should still, man, at least pop your kid upside the head, right? You know what I mean?
Pop is different from a whooping.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you got to give some kind of reinforcement, man, because if you don't, sooner or later, man, they going to get tough. And you can't wait till they get tough for you to know. You got to fear them early. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be honest with you, man.
When it comes to little boys, that's what you got to do.
Man, little girls too. Hey, whoop the little girls too.
There has to be. Then you don't even have to whoop a little girl.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. All you have to do is just raise your voice at her, and she's going to feel that just as much as a whooping. Matter of fact, it might be worse.
Watch this.
You feel that?
I do. My daughter, she'll start crying if you just tell her if you have the wrong tone, she'll start crying.
Yeah.
What?
Girls are different.
Man, I'm gonna tell my daughter to stick her chest out. I'm gonna hit her in her like I do the boys.
I don't want no masculine.
We got fighting. Tough, man. Yeah. What you mean?
She's gonna grow up fighting.
That's good. Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you.
My grandma used to always say, all my life I had to fight. That's what she would tell me.
I don't blame her.
She would let me come in all the time.
I don't blame her, man. Hey, you feel me? I'm gonna say this. This is what I used to tell my kids. Hey, I mean, you're gonna have a fight one day, right? You're gonna have a fight. Just please, 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 don't let me get the call that you beat up, right? I did. That's all I asked. Hey man, look, I hate to be the dad that get the call to say, hey man, you gotta come get your kid. As soon as I walk in the door, my kid bloodied up, right? He beat up, right? You better tell me 5 people jumped you. Because if one person did that to you, you got another fight in the car. right? You know what I mean? I'd rather be the guy that, hey, my son is the aggressor. You know what I mean? My daughter was the aggressor, right? Because have you ever seen a kid and he just got beat up? How you feel telling your parents, I just got beat up?
I mean, but that can still be a teachable lesson, though.
It can be. Yeah. But there's going to be an extra whooping to go with the lesson.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to beat him after he been beat.
What you mean?
You going to beat him after he just got beat?
Man, look, hey, he going to get 2 whoopings. Because I'm going to whoop him too. Because next time he go fight, he going to think, if I don't at least get halfway in some of this win, I'm going to get another whooping at the house.
Because some kids, they'll be like, my son, he was like, I don't think he would click immediately that he got to go all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he would probably get into it, and then before he can really, it's too late. You know what I mean?
Well, if you know you're going to get a whooping at home, they know to go all in.
That's what I'm saying.
You got burners, Dad.
That's what I mean. He not going to mess around.
You better go all in from jump.
From the beginning, so I see how that could.
So all I'm saying is, you got to be have some kind of toughness on your kids, man. Like, no front. Like, I work every day, but I watch somebody work every day. You know what I mean? You know, like I tell my kids, y'all see me go to work every day because I don't want y'all to be in y'all 30s and 40s and think that y'all don't have to go to work, right? I'm just trying to give my kids the same thing that, Otis gave me, right? Otis, he didn't play no games. You know what I mean? Like, man, look, I remember, man, getting a whooping, and I had just took out the trash.
Yeah.
Right? My mama had to come save me. Right? I just took the trash. Like you know how I'll be going ahead and just, in my mind, I'm like, man, let me go on and get everything out the way early. Like, I ain't even want to give him the fact to yell at me. Man, I'm in my peace zone. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean? I swear, I think at that moment, man, I think Menace to Society soundtrack was like my thing. So I got my Menace on, you know what I mean? Right? And all of a sudden, man, I hear the door, boom, 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 right? All right, and in my mind, I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? And at Saturday, I ain't been to school. Ain't nobody called. You know what I mean? Right? I'm good. I done did all my chores. Man, all of a sudden, man, hey, didn't I tell you take out the trash? I'm ducking bullets. Yeah. Right? I'm like, I did. Hey, I know I go back. He walked me to the trash. It's full again. I'm flabbergasted, right? I'm like, man, so now in my mind, I think I'm imaginary. It took out the trash.
Touch your mind out.
Right now, my mind is, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm in there explaining to him. I don't know how it just got full. I just took it out, right? And then my mom say, what's going on? I say, man, I just took the trash out of his foot. She said, oh, my bad. I just did that. I just dumped all my stuff in my my mom had the workroom, right? So she took all her envelopes she was getting rid of, and she just dumped them all in the trash, made it full again, right? So now I'm back in trouble, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of, like, people miss. Like, yeah, I know y'all think I had it good, but man, I used to tell my friends when they used to try to, like, make me, you a kid, they want to make you feel bad that they think you got it, right? Yeah. I used to tell them, y'all want to, we can switch for 7 days. Yeah. If you can last with Otis for 7 days, you can have him. You can. I'm done. I've done my part. Right? Y'all don't want to live with Otis, man. Right? I swear, man. He just was a tough dude, man, and he didn't want us to be soft. Right? Yeah. He told us, man, I do what I do because I don't want y'all to be soft. All right? So that's what he told me.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, when I was growing up, something like that happened to me too. My dad, like, for him, I didn't get whoopings, like. But I was afraid of him still. I don't know. Like, he never hit me ever, but I just did not want to see
Never got a whooping from your dad?
Nah, my mom used to whoop us, and he came one day. I remember one day my mom was whooping, we got our ass whooped, and we called her to the room. And then after that, she's like, all right, I'm not whooping you no more. I never got another whooping again. So he didn't believe in that, because he used to get, like, beat. You know what I mean? So it's like, how you raise is kind of how you determine. But I was still afraid of him. Like, he didn't even have to do much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would regulate because he was a police officer too. You know what I mean? So I would regulate myself. But one day, he told me to do the dishes. I did something wrong. He yelled at me, told me to go do the dishes. And I'm doing the dishes. I'm really doing them. Like, I'm just like thinking to myself, damn, I gotta do better. He just comes out and yelling, why are you making so much noise with the dishes? Banging them. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm washing dishes. It makes noise. He got in my ass just for like 30 seconds. I'm confused.
Man,
I'm lost. Like,
I feel you. I feel you, man. Look, hey, I feel you. Look, man. Look. So so when I wasn't, with my parents, you know what I mean? Because at that moment in life, like people, like I tell people, man, just because you got two parents don't mean, we gave you the vision when I was growing up, like, we could have been looked like the Huxtables, right? I think my parents worked hard enough to give you that vision.
Yeah.
But man, they struggle like everybody else, right? You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I don't remember me feeling like we had a whole lot. You know what I mean? Maybe when I got in high school, it was made to me. Maybe I saw the difference, but when I was a kid, man, we struggled like everybody else.
Yeah.
Like we used to have bricks under our couch. You didn't see it because Pops dressed it up, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Pops put a skirt around the. You know what I mean? So you don't see the bricks.
Yeah.
But man, we got bricks. Right, you just don't see them. You know what I'm saying? So because moms come in. She got something, we gonna dress it up.
Yeah.
My mom will find anything for $1.
But see, that's good stewardship. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you have, you gotta treat it like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's important.
Well, you gotta take care of your stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
one thing that my mom always taught me is if you take care of your stuff, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So like no front, man. Like my son right now, man. I know a lot of parents like sort of made me feel different because I made my kid catch the bus. Like I make my kid catch the bus.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, I made my son catch the bus. You have to learn how to catch the bus.
Yeah, man.
It's just an independence. Yeah, but we talking about new kids.
Yeah, little kids got Ubers. They got Uber on their phone. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
we
that's
talking about new kids, man.
Well,
like
that's
I
great.
made my son catch the bus because like that's just a value that these kids don't understand these days. Like
Man.
you need that value.
right.
Like just of independence. Like I don't need you to go get up and take me nowhere. I can go myself.
Right.
All the kids need to learn that. Cause you're not always gonna want to take your kids somewhere.
No. As soon as they build that sidewalk on South Mountain Avenue, we gonna start walking. Because it's not too far, but they ain't got no sidewalks. I'm not gonna walk. But as soon as they build that sidewalk, we walking to school. You know what I mean? Because that's how I remember when I was in elementary school, it became a point where before I could go by myself, my mom, she would walk with me. You know what I mean? But that was like leading up. This is elementary school. So she would walk with me, and then it was like, all right, go try it on your own.
Yeah, I walk to school myself.
Man,
But how old did you, like from the beginning? Like kindergarten?
No, not from kindergarten,
yeah.
but from at least, I don't know.
So my
early.
grandmother used to drop us off. My granny. You know what I mean? So I was with my dad's mom a lot when I was growing up. When my mom and dad went to work.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time at my dad's mom. You know what I mean? And and to be honest with you, my dad's mom is just like my dad. Right? I'm too rough around the edges, man. Like like very very stern. Right? Like you couldn't mop the floor unless you had to boil the water. We had to boil the water and then pour it in a mop bucket. A big old thing, man. You need two people to help you do it. You know what I mean? Right? Me and my cousin, man, we pouring the water in the mop thing, man, because she didn't want you to mop her floors with cold water. Like it just wasn't gonna happen. We had to boil the water.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So like she gave you stuff too, man. Like my grandma had a garden. She got us pleading the garden, weeding the garden. We pulling out all the weeds. Like, that's what she was teaching us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, a lot of the kids, they just missing that right now. Because some of these parents don't know about no garden. You know what I mean? And it's my era.
Well, it's just
Right.
the parents and the grandmas got younger.
Yeah, just my era, man. Like my era right now, we starting to get to that part where, like I said, I just had my first grandbaby. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I'm getting to the part of life where, man, I just became a grandpa. You know what I mean? So now I gotta start over, man, so I can teach little mama, man, some good stuff. How to go to work every day. So she can do her thing. Because that's what I want to install in my kids.
Well, it's all about how you live. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like that's the key because they're gonna watch you. Like even the same. I remember my mom had a garden and I would go watch her. I knew how to do it because I saw her do it. But the issue comes, I don't have a garden now. So now my kids, even though I know how to do it if I had one, they're not gonna see me do it. So they're not gonna learn how to do it because I don't have it. I think that's like where the things start to shift through the generations. You got a generation who know how to do everything you're talking about, but they just don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to, and then their kids they never see it and don't get passed down.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. And I speak on this a lot, man, because it's like some that I see all the time because I be in the little mortuary business sometime. But this is where I tell people about when the brick and mortar of the family pass. And we fight over the house and all that stuff, man. Then we sell those places where we could have taught our kids those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All so we can get a little $10,000, $20,000, right? But you don't see what you throwing away,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Now you in the house, you know, and you ain't even got no backyard. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
these houses don't have backyards,
Nothing.
right?
Yeah.
There ain't no backyard at these new houses. You know what I mean? Unless you got a corner lot or something, or you got a you in the little gap thing, and you got the big beach run. That's the only way you gonna get a backyard, right? But your grandma's house used to have the biggest backyard on the block,
Yeah.
right? And you just sold her house, man, so we all can not talk to each other forever. You know what I mean? Because that's what happens when grandma
Yeah.
died, man.
That death, boy,
everybody
that thing
looking
would
for
burst out
something,
people.
right? And then you sell grandma's house, and we should have kept grandma's house. We never knew, you know what I mean? Like, you know, at least wait till the you know, you property value. You got to tell me you getting almost $1 million or $500,000 before you be even think about selling this. You know what I mean?
Shit, you're gonna have to split it between how many people?
That's cool.
That's the point, though.
I would
You gotta
rather
do
see.
something.
I would rather see you get 100 or 125,000 than $13,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To still hate each other?
Watch this. I would rather hate each other and we up than hate each other and we didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Right? Because once you get your little $13, you bought a car and you paid off some bills and you're back broke. That's why you mad, because you back broke again. Now you got to talk to your people. You feel me? But they just
don't
like
let
you.
one of them do the right thing
Right.
with the money.
Right.
Everybody
Oh,
broke
man.
except for one person. Y'all
mad-
got
they
the
mad
same
at him.
amount. Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? So you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, at the end of the day, man, we got to start getting to the part where we, as a people, man, we got to say what the ancestors left us. We giving away what our ancestors left us, man.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, I went to school with some of them Levine kids, right? At this moment, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have never thought they was rich. They didn't act like it, they didn't talk like it, they were not like that. They were good people.
Yeah.
Right? Them kids, they was good. Man, like, I can't call them kids because we the same age, but I went to high school with them, man, and like some of them, man, they was the nicest people you ever want to meet.
Yeah.
Right? But you wouldn't have told me they was rich. Right? They had all this land. Right? Look how long I've been out of high school almost 20-something odd years.
Yeah.
Right? So whenever they inherited what they got, and I mean, now I can see y'all making y'all money because they used to do a lot of farming.
Well, yeah, and they probably wasn't rich back then because the land value wasn't nothing. But now they
They probably just owned the land
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
They probably rich now.
Now they are.
Yeah.
They
Right. You know what I mean?
held on to it.
Right. So, that's why I say, man, it's just about holding on to your family jewels, man, because if you was left something, man, that wasn't meant for you to go off and sell it. Right? Hold on to it, man. That way your kids, and your brother's kids, everybody got a chance to be at the same place. Like we don't have the generation no more. Right? Some of these parents die right now and they mortgage sky high. Your kids can't come pay that. I'm gonna just be 100 with you. Right?
Yeah.
Your kids couldn't pay that, man. Right?
But that's what life insurance is really supposed to be for, so that when they pass, then they use that money to go to pay
All right.
off the
Well,
mortgage.
okay. So how many people got life insurance?
What's up, baby?
A lot of those agents are pretty aggressive. I would think a lot of people they
Right.
always trying to sell life
Yep.
insurance.
I'll be
Yeah, man. And you
home in a minute.
don't even know people don't have life insurance until you get to a funeral.
Yeah, and you probably see it. Yeah.
And then we right in there, and we right back to the part where, man, this is crazy because now
Okay, I got you.
we are like stuck in a rock and a hard spot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay, I'll
mean?
bring you
So
something.
I'm gonna just say, man, it's just at the end of the day with all this, you just gotta, try to make, a generation for your family. Right? You know what I mean? Like, my dad always told us, hey, my dad owned a couple houses. Right? He told us, hey, man, whatever y'all do, don't sell my stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever y'all can do, let that be the last resort.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm talking about you ain't got no other way. We need to do this, to keep us going. Cool. But there's no way I want y'all to get rid of my properties.
Yeah.
Right? And I think me and my brother can respect that. Right? Because that's what he taught us. You know what I mean? That way, when our kids get up there and they need somewhere to go, we got somewhere to put them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like now it's like what the houses they're building now. I mean, it's something, but it's not like what they used to. They don't, like you said, they don't have backyards.
No, man.
You this
What you
close to
mean?
your
Ain't like what they
neighbors.
used to. It's
Man.
$500,000.
Hey, man.
And then
Hey,
what you buying
have you ever been in a house and you open up your window and you can touch the other neighbor's
That's
house?
what I mean. That's how they build it.
Like it's crazy. And my arms are short,
Yeah.
right? And I can touch the other people's house in some of these new houses.
Yeah.
Like, right? And if this is what we just spent a half a million dollars on.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
just bought a condo.
Man, you
Probably
might
would have got more for
you
it.
might as well buy some land.
And then you got to build a house.
Right. You still gonna be out the same money.
No.
Yeah, you
The land
is.
is
Because if just think, if you got the
Depends on
land,
where you get the land.
right? If you
that Levine land for an acre, right? You could go to Levine 20 years ago and get an acre for well under like 50,000, right?
I believe it.
Well under.
Right.
Now the acre starting off at 130,000, just with nothing on
Okay,
it.
okay, think about it. So if you spend 130 for the land, you turn around and spend another, let's just say 60 for to put the house up.
You're not gonna build no house unless you build it like a little like something like the size of this.
We have to
it
say
don't
about
matter.
150, 200.
I'm just,
Yeah.
But it's still cheaper than
average,
than if you go buy a house, though.
to build is only 60,000. An average house, right now.
If
If you
you're
want
just
something,
talking about like a little
you know what I
baby,
mean? I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, like
I'm just using average material, right? But watch this. Okay, all right. Let's just say you spent 150 for the land, and you spent another 150 to put the house up, right? You only spent 300,000. The house you touching like this just cost you 402,000, right? But you only spent 300 on this little piece you just did.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's.
yeah,
But it's just more.
There's a lot of
it's more
caveats
loops.
to that though.
It's just more loops and turns that you have to do when you're doing that.
There's a lot of caveats because the land that's 130, right? The acre in Levine is 130. An acre, even if you go down towards like 24th Street, if you can even find it, anything in the streets, that same acre, it's gonna be twice as much.
For sure.
But the reason why it's twice as much isn't just because of the location, it's because of the utilities. In Levine, none of that stuff is hooked up. You gotta call out the city to put the power on the property, you gotta call out the city to put the water on the property, all that, they gonna hit you 20,000, 30,000 just to hook up to the water. Another 20,000 for the
Okay,
sewage.
so watch
it goes
this.
up.
So watch this though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the 150, they gonna do all of that if you go through a person that's what he does. And I ain't saying build a house yourself. I'm saying normally all of that comes in you building your house. That's why I say let's just say 150.
But that's what I'm saying, that's why I think it's gonna be more than 150. 150,
That's
But
just
even if we just say
that's just an
200,
average
it's
house
still
being
cheaper than
built.
going to go buy a brand new house that they're building in the neighborhood.
but
And you get an acre.
I'm not arguing, but I'm like the acres that are ready to go is them is not 150.
No.
Those acres-
They're not 150 because you're not building it yourself.
No, what I'm saying is like because you got to buy the land first. If you buying a land right now in Levine for 150,000, you don't have no water on the property, you don't have no electricity. It's just land. Period. If you want all of that, like say you want to hire a company to come do all of this for you, and you buy a piece of land that has all that ready, you paying way more than 150. You paying like 300.
All right, even if you spend 4.
Yeah.
All right, even if you spend 4, you still got the same thing with more land.
I don't know.
Even if you spend
Yeah.
4.
You still get what you get for cheaper. Well, you might not get as much house though. Who knows? I don't know.
Because that's a big part. How big a house are we talking?
All I was saying was
150,000
all
is
I
not
was
gonna
saying
get you
was a
that big of
standard.
a house.
All I was saying was a standard house. They could have been
You just talking
2,000
about
square
little-
feet.
That,
bro.
I mean, you're not
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be
2,000
honest
is a
with you.
you're gonna get
It's still a house.
1,200 square feet.
Maybe if you do a barndominium.
Barndominium. Hey, I like. Hey, that I want me one of
I
those.
like barndominium.
Yeah, I like barndominium too. Yeah.
You know, like how they, built the shed look.
Or you get one of those container homes.
Get a container home and put it on the lot.
Yeah, exactly. You get one of those.
That'd be cheaper too.
Be way cheaper.
All I'm saying is you came out like a fat rat, right? That's all I'm saying. But we don't think like that though, because we try to live like the Joneses, right?
Yeah.
So on.
Yeah. That's why people is moving into tiny homes nowadays
Right.
though, or moving into vans or.
That's all they can afford.
Right.
Well, no, people just understand that they don't want to pay $2,000 for rent.
Hey, this the first time in 40 years, man, where this many people live together.
Yeah.
Man, there's people living together, man. Like that's the way. That's the
Yeah,
only way
too.
they can survive at this moment.
You drive down my street, you
Right.
can tell it's like
Right? You got
They
cars
got cars.
everywhere.
hella
Huh.
cars.
Right.
Parking everywhere.
You got to these
Yeah,
days.
man.
It's too high.
Yeah, man. That's how they got stuff racked up right now, man. But they still building this stuff that people can't pay for. You know what I mean?
Paying for 'em. Who's paying?
Well, nah, there's a lot of vacant houses
Well, you heard that they're trying to
now.
roll out the 50-year mortgage now, right?
I
50-year
ain't getting in no.
mortgage.
I'm not getting in no 50-year
They're trying to roll out
mortgage.
the 50-year mortgage.
That's when it's gonna
Yeah,
get back
nah,
to
man.
1,300 again. They roll that out.
Man, your people.
That's
watch
a long
this.
time though.
Long time.
Man, how you ever gonna end up paying for it?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, nah,
you gonna
man.
be dead
Boy,
before
Trump,
you
that's
pay for that
So
thing.
basically, he's just trying to get you in a payment for 50 years.
Basically, you're gonna be renting from the bank.
Man,
For
I'm
50
not.
years, for your life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare.
Even though you already.
I wouldn't
Matter
dare.
of fact, you already gonna have to pay them for life. So what does it matter?
Exactly. I wouldn't
Years is
dare.
a lot
Man.
different than 50 years.
Still got to pay property taxes on that.
Yeah,
Who cares? So you still got to pay them for life.
Yeah, I just wouldn't do that, man. But that's just my personal opinion.
I wouldn't do it neither, but
Some people gonna have to do it though.
yeah.
They gotta decide like when we gonna live.
All right, look, so check it, man. Before we get out of here,
Boy,
man.
you scared of shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
We
Just
walk
ran
in like
here
that.
like he John Van Damme or something. Yeah, he came in like he John Van Damme.
Read that off.
So man, before we go, man, first of all, man, I want to give out my condolences, man. We lost a lot of little kids in the last couple months, man, and they going through the same thing all adults went through in their life, man. When you young and you lose your friends, man. And man, we lost a little kid that we used to cut his hair all the time, man. Little Gamble, man, and
I seen who you was talking about,
right,
too,
yeah,
bro.
and man, and I just want to give a shout out to, man, the last little 2 months, man, we got so many little kids just losing their life, man, and they're 18 years old and 17, and like, man, you barely even, got you milk mustache, right? I just want to give my heart out, man, to everybody, man, that lost a little young guy, a young lady, man, in these last little, because every time I look up, man, it's like we right back here again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right back here again, man. Right? A lot of little people losing their life, man, and man, please, man.
Senseless stuff.
Yeah, man, little people, man, like, man, I know hanging out is cool, I get it, man, but man, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. Like, just to be cool, man. Some people think being cool, is a good thing, man, until you get shot. Right? And you might ain't do nothing. Right? You just wrong place, wrong time. Right? So, man, I just want to put that out there, man, because that's been weighing on my heart for the last couple weeks, man. I'm just feeling, just a little bad about how I look up, man. This holidays, like your peoples ain't even finna have a great holiday no more, right? Because, man, they life just changed. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to, put my heart out there and say that. But, before we get off, man, like, I want to say, man, like, I've been going through some loyalty stuff lately, man. Like, with people, right? I've been going through this loyalty
Pretty sure
thing.
everybody's been going through some loyalty situations.
Yeah, some loyalty, man.
It's tough.
I just, I want to say, as a black man, we already got it hard when you think of even giving people you trust. Yeah. Right, you trust people, man. Like that's big, And then when and I don't even want to say the word let down. I'm gonna say when you get disappointed, right? When you get disappointed, man, that like, man, I never thought this person we'll be here, right? You know what I mean? So, like, man, I just like I don't know about y'all, man, but like I got some few friends, man, that I look at it a little different right now because I'm starting to see the loyalty ain't there. Then I got a couple family members, man. I question myself because I know we family, but at the same time, the loyalty, just got me, it just got me backwards a little bit, man. Because when you find out, man, and like I said, that you just like, dang, would I do that? Would I have done that to them? Like that's how I think sometimes.
When you love somebody and they would do you like that, I understand you completely.
Right, you know what I mean? Just in my mind, like, man, I'm like, dang, man, like what I had did him like that, you know what I mean, or them like that, and I'm like, so I just been going through, a little loyalty in my mind, you know what I mean, like, man, like, and I'm always the person down with not caring, but I'm getting a little older, man, maybe I'm getting a little soft. But I'm starting to care a little bit when I normally wouldn't.
So is it loyalty or is it trust? Or do you look at those things as the same thing?
To me, they almost the same. It's almost the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So can you trust somebody?
Yeah, I mean, if you're loyal to me, then I'm going to trust you.
So it's like one side and then the other side. So
yeah.
if
goes together.
Yeah, if I show loyalty to you, now you trust me.
I trust you.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. Like I can talk to you. Yeah. I can trust you with what I say to you.
And you definitely got to watch what you say to people.
Yeah, because they're going to use it against you if they don't love you.
Right.
People act like they love you, but boy, people don't really love you.
I think you can be loyal to somebody.
Like I say, some people. Huh?
I think you can have loyalty without trust. It's called blind loyalty.
Blind loyalty.
Yeah, but eventually, that's fine. You can go in blind with the loyalty, but eventually you're going to end up trusting them if they're loyal to you.
Okay, so I need an example of loyalty. So like, okay, say that you need somebody to just go with you whenever you call them. I need somebody who's loyal. Like, yo, I need you now. Pull up, right? And this person is always that person. They're loyal in that way, right? They always show up.
Yeah.
But does that automatically equal trust just because they show up for you and they're loyal?
Yes. If I call, I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I have family members that I have called and they haven't showed up.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's a little tough. Like, but if I mean, just to
But the
say,
same
if it's a
person.
homie, I know if it could be the same person, that's fine. But if I'm calling you and you always show up for me,
yeah.
you damn right. I trust to call that person every time.
But is that all you trust them with? Is the thing they're loyal with?
No.
So okay, so the same person who always shows up.
Because to be real with you, if you call a person and they always show up, that means that's a person that's a man of their word or a woman of their word. That's all you have.
But
So
check this out.
I'm going to trust anybody who always stands on their word.
And this is common. The same person who always shows up, anytime you tell them anything, they run their mouth. They can't hold it in. So just because, you know what I mean? Like they can show up, but can you really? I can't trust you to tell you because whenever I tell you something,
but if
you blab it to everybody.
Obviously, if it's that type of person, I've heard what they've said. I know what they said. So no, that's not going to be somebody I trust. That's not going to be somebody I'm going to continue to call on if I know every time I call you, you're just going to come running your mouth. So no, that's not somebody that you trust.
I'm saying like you need them to come do something. Hey, I'm stuck. I need you to come get me out of this jam.
If that's somebody that's running their mouth about me, I'm not calling them.
Okay, fair enough. But they loyal though. Whenever you call, they ready to roll.
No, obviously they not loyal if you're running. That's not loyalty if you're running your mouth about me. No, that's not.
I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, we already had a backstabbing, epidemic in here before, so
One of the
to
highest
me,
rated episodes.
right,
We lived through all of that, but
right. So for me, like when to me that's like backstabbing when you that type of person that'll go do something for somebody you obviously don't care for, right? You know what I mean? So that's sort of whack to me.
That's like some old like conniving shit.
Right.
Like you're doing it for a reason. Like if you're doing something for somebody and you know you really don't want to do it for them, you're doing it for a reason. So that makes you a manipulator, bro. That's manipulating shit.
Yeah. When they do something for you just to hold it over you. Right.
Just to hold it over you, or just to whatever you're doing it for. You know that this is not something that you want to do for me. If this is the scenario we're talking about,
I don't like when people want to. Like, I might take it every now and then, depending on the person, but I don't take drinks from everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when I think in my mind you're gonna throw it back in my face. Yeah. Right. I've seen people do it. Right. So that's why I say, loyalty and trust can almost be two different things. Because loyalty, most of the time, is when you got somebody, let's just say us three right here. Yeah. Well, in my mind, I know I can call on y'all because y'all always come through for me. Yeah. Right? And the same thing I would do for you. So to me, that's loyalty. So yeah, I'm going to trust you before I trust some other people because your loyalty has shown me I can trust you. Yeah. Right? So that's where, right? So that's where, to me, that's why I was saying I can sort of believe what he's saying. Yeah. Right? Because you give people trust because of the loyalty. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, right? So, because like I say, it's hard to get people trust. But you can get loyal out of some people sometimes and, you might can't trust them what you say. Yeah. Like if I need to get help.
I guess there's levels to it. Right? If you want to say it like that.
I look at it like Donald Trump, the president. His whole thing is loyalty, right? And
right.
people.
Is it?
Yeah. That's all he wants is loyalty.
That's all he talk about.
Be down with him and loyal. Right. And there's a lot of people playing the part. But do you think they really trust him? Do you think he trusts them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's no trust with him or anybody, but he still wants that loyalty.
That's not. Well, you can play like you're loyal to somebody. Like you can play loyalty. You can play. Yeah. Like you're loyal to somebody. So if that's what you want, then you can play that all day. Yeah. Doesn't mean I trust you though.
Well, I guess that's what I'm.
So you can play the game, but we're talking about real loyalty. Well, we ain't talking about fake loyalty. We're talking about the real deal.
Right.
Okay. In the instance with Donald Trump, he got his attorney, the attorney general, and he wants her to be loyal. And when he says, "Yo, I need you to go prosecute that person," he's expecting that. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it, and she does it. Right? Is that real loyalty because she's doing it?
Yes, that's loyalty, but like I just told you, it can be fake loyalty and it can be real loyalty. We talking about the real. Okay. I'm like, we can see through the fake. Come on now. Yeah. You can see when somebody is just doing something to appease you. No. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. That's not the loyalty that I want. Yeah. I live in the real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I feel you, man. Look, I just wanted to touch on a little bit, man, because, you know, like even, you know, just everything going on with me. Like, you know, when you're in business, you know, it's hard to, you know, trust people. So, you know, when you're in business, man, like, you know, you got to watch everybody that you encounter. Because everybody that say they want to be down there, sometimes they don't really want it.
Well, people just,
Know what I mean?
well, you have to understand when you are a businessman or a businesswoman, people will mooch off you. And they see you in a different light than what you really have. They may see you as a millionaire, but you really don't have nothing in your bank account, but they don't know that. Yeah. So they're going to try to get everything that they can get out of you because they think that you were just, because you hold your stature high, because of how you hold yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this, Bird. At this age, when you feel like the loyalty in somebody has betrayed you or it's not there, how do you act differently now when you find out someone you thought isn't loyal versus how you would have 20 years ago?
I don't know. I'm still the same,
That's a good
sort of.
question.
I think I'm still the same because I cut people off.
You gonna handle it the same?
I do. I cut people off.
But saying, like, are you going to, it's a level to how you cut somebody off?
Yeah,
like back
well,
then when you're 20, you can cut a motherfucker off, cuss them out, kick them on the dirt,
Well, I
cut
cuss 'em.
them off. But nowadays,
I mean,
you might be a little more modest with
I'm
it.
a cuss and fuss no matter what. Like, but I mean, now back then, you know, I was a little more brutal when I did it.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
different.
I was brutal, man. You know, I like to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, I still cut you, but you know now now I sort of play mind games. Okay. Right. I figure if you had time to do what you did,
no more, no.
Right now, I play mind games with you. All right, you know what I mean? I'm lightweight bored sometimes, so. Yeah. But you know, now I play mind game with you because I want you to feel the hurt I feel. You know what I mean?
You know, yeah.
I want you to feel it like I feel.
We can all be petty like that, but what I've been trying to work on is I'm gonna try to treat you the way that I want to be treated. Just because you talking bad to me, I'm not gonna talk bad to you just because you talking bad to me. I'm gonna treat it like a different situation because
I'm talking bad to you.
If I don't want you to talk crazy to me, I'm not gonna talk crazy to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold it to a minimum at least. So
most of the time,
I'm gonna try not to be petty back. You know what I mean? It's a work in progress, but
yeah,
I don't want to be petty. Being petty that does nothing for nobody.
I ain't gonna front.
I
I tried not to be petty. I just didn't feel it. It didn't work.
Well, how so?
It didn't work, man. I ain't being.
You get the feeling you were looking for?
No.
No gratification.
Yeah. See, you looking for a feeling. Sometimes it shouldn't be about a feeling.
I didn't get the feel. I felt like, you know, if you know, I don't know. I guess I'm built different, but I just know I don't really have a lot of feelings. Like I do, but I don't. Like, you know, that's why I've been reading.
I think I'll prosper later off of living
but
like that.
I've been grudge holding my whole life. Professional.
Yeah, but
professional.
You are a professional, but you are also you've been toning it down. So you're not as harsh. I've been toning it down. Because I don't want my high blood pressure up.
You gotta let it out. You can't hold on to it. That shit.
No. I'm gonna hold on to it. See, I'm a professional at that.
You gotta outlive.
I'm until I die.
But who even cares though?
I do.
Why?
But you're the only one that is affects. When you go into aggression, the only person that's being affected by that is you.
Like the other party, they might feel it for a little bit, but after a while,
they gonna feel it.
After a while, it's like
they gonna feel it. They gonna feel it as long as I feel it.
No, they're not. That's your mind.
No, they're not
worried about it.
After a while, it doesn't even matter anymore.
See, watch this.
I done lost people that were my friends for years, and I ain't talked to them in years, nigga. And now it's like whatever.
Guess what? When they see Jay Bird, they be like, man, wait a minute, he don't talk to me. Huh? I see Abe enemies, they want to come talk to me. Why is that? Why you telling me for?
I don't have no enemies.
Man, Abe got two.
I don't got no enemies.
Abe got 2 or 3 cats, man. He ain't talked to. Every time I see him.
I may not talk to them, but they not my enemies.
Every time I see him, man, they want to. I like him for. Why you telling me?
I'm just being my own. I'm in my own lane.
I move to my own beef. I hate when my beef call Abe. What y'all calling Abe for?
That's because they know that you're the one closest to me. You're the one that can reach me the fastest. I can reach you the fastest.
What y'all calling Abe for?
Like that's everybody.
It ain't really a beef like
that.
That's
your people. They always gonna try to be cool because they know I'm the closest thing to you.
Yeah, right. Don't be cool with my friend.
And they really.
That's how it go though.
If they try to be, I don't think it's really that deep. If they still if they feel comfortable enough to call Abe, knowing how close you are, it ain't really that deep.
It ain't.
Nah.
Okay, I guess I'm the only one swimming.
For him, it is.
But all I'm saying, it's on you. You're the only one.
I'm not a grudge holder, so
I'm a grudge
go.
holder.
You don't hold all these grudges. Everybody live
Yeah,
their
man.
life.
Hey, watch that. Me too. I still grudge though.
I can only grudge for so long. I don't.
Yeah.
Not me.
I can only do it for so. I can only be mad for so long. I'll hate you for like a day or two, and then it's like
I hate you forever.
whatever. It's like I don't even care no more.
I hate you forever.
Well, you got a better memory. I think it's the memory too. You got to have a good memory to hold a grudge for a long time. 'Cause you got to actually remember that you have a grudge with this person. After some amount of time, I forget.
You got to remember, but you have to actually care.
You gotta care. Yeah, that's a part of it too. You gotta care.
I don't forget.
So you care.
After a while, I can't
more than
care
you
no
put on
more
it.
because I can't hold on to it.
I just like to make people feel pain. I'm like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Pain.
we all thought about like I want to make that person feel the way that I feel right now.
I don't want
Pain.
to. I don't like the way I feel.
I'm just talking about you have had that feeling before in your life. We all had that feeling before in our life.
Pain.
Just because you may not act on it. I don't act on it.
Why
Bird
not?
acts on it.
Why
You know,
not?
that's the difference.
Man, hey.
We all had the feeling though. You want to make somebody feel the way that they made you feel. That's
Hey
just
man, you know,
natural.
Hey, as a barber, man, you know how you been cutting a dude hair for 20 years and you ain't seen him in 2 years, but every time you cut Facebook on, he in a new barber chair. You know what I mean? And then he walk in your door like he missed you.
Yeah.
Right? And what you know, am I supposed to welcome him in with a
fake
hug?
loyalty.
And,
Maybe he did miss you. Maybe he just had to give
like
you
he
a
missed.
Fake loyalty. That's fake loyalty.
Sometimes they get their hair cut around the corner.
Yeah.
I see you on somebody's page.
I
Right?
see you pass by.
Right? With a haircut. Right?
Maybe they really do miss you.
You know what I mean? And then
They
all
still
of a
gotta get
sudden,
cut though.
that's cool. Just don't
Why
come
you
back
come
here.
here? Why you when you got cut? Why you didn't come
Yeah,
here?
you know. And watch this.
Hey,
You know,
barbers are sensitive,
Hey, you know-
man.
you know
like,
my
if you don't
friend-
understand
Hey,
that,
I'm with
They are
barbers.
sensitive. I can't go nowhere
Hey,
else. I'm
hey,
walking
look,
like
watch
this.
this.
I feel like I'm going nowhere else.
You know the part I hate the most? You ain't seen somebody in a long time, and then the first thing they do is when they catch you, you know, you be in the club.
Yeah.
You finna buy a drink. And he say, oh man, what up, Verb? I'm coming to get a cut. Or can I get a cut? Like, I got clippers. Like, you know,
Pull 'em out. I got
come
you
on,
right
man,
here.
I got you right
come
now.
on, let's go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right. I don't think we get a lot of respect, man.
Nah.
We don't get no
To
respect.
be real with you, I feel you on that. Barbers get a lot of respect, but it's just also, you know, it's a lack of respect somewhere in there too.
Lack of respect, man.
But people
Speaking of
love
transactional,
their barber though.
Yeah.
People love to say, hey, if they at the club, this is my barber.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck. Like, my name is Abe.
Nah, that's my barber. That's all when I was seeing.
I ain't gonna lie, I like when they hey, look, you know, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna say this, I literally got my life saved, you know, from being a barber, man.
When your clients jumped in.
No, man, hey, man, you know, I used to like to go shoot dice.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? That was my thing. I'm looking for a dice game, right? I ain't gonna lie, I rolled them things.
Yeah.
And man, I was winning. You know, I was talking a little mess, but I wasn't talking mess to where I thought somebody was wanting to try to kill me. They were just losing.
Yeah.
So the more I'm winning, the more upset they is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my man literally whipped out on me, man. And I watched another cat say, man, what is you doing?
Yeah.
Like, man, that's the barber. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You gonna kill the barber?
I don't even know. Yeah, like you know, you know, his homie literally like, man, what are you doing? Like, you know, he put his whole hand like, man, you gonna shoot the barber, right? And I was just looking at him like,
I am the barber.
you know what I mean? Like, that dude would have killed me, man, because I just won all the money. But somebody else saved the barber, man. Like,
see,
so you
that's some
know,
respect you
I
have.
don't remember dude's name, but I wish I knew it because I would tell him thank you. I got to see my grandkid
thank
because of you.
He know
You
he know
what I
who
mean?
we talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah, he know if you hear, man. I know
You
he
saved
remember.
the barber.
Man, like, you know, it happened a couple times. You know, like I've been places, man, where somebody's like, man, that's the barber.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
when you
sometimes,
the
man,
barber, especially when you're a humble barber,
yeah, man. You know, so sometimes
people don't want to
man,
fuck with you.
Right,
You
sometimes
don't mess
being a
with nobody
barber,
no
man,
way.
sometimes being a barber gets you a long way, man.
It do.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Somebody was leaving comments earlier. They said, "Spare the rod, spoil the child."
See?
What that mean?
I mean, don't discipline them and spoil them.
Right, yeah, I
Spare
can't do
the
it.
rod and spoil
Spoil
the.
the child.
Who said that?
Tom Y'all.
Tom Young.
Tamyal. Tomato.
Yeah,
I would like to hear you expound on that
Can you
one.
expound
Yeah,
on that, please?
Hey, man.
Jeez.
Look, man, like I know we've been on for a minute, man. I just wanted to throw that out there, man. Because y'all
Burr
know.
had stuff to get off his chest today.
No, I
Did
didn't.
he get it off? I don't feel like he got it
No,
off.
I didn't
I don't
get
feel
it
like
off.
he got it off neither.
I didn't get it off because I'm gonna tell you why.
Let's go.
Because I don't need to just get. I just want to see how y'all felt about.
let's go.
About being loyal, man. Because I be feeling like I'm loyal to people.
Yeah.
All right, and I feel like sometimes
If I mess with you, I mess with you.
I
You know
rock
what
with
I mean?
you.
But
Rock with you too.
I'm loyal to people, but I don't automatically expect loyalty back. It's just because if I rock with you, I rock with you. And if I feel like I want to be there for you when you need me, I'm going to be there for you. But I'm not doing that expecting you to feel the same way, especially if it's not something we talked about. If I'm just being down for you and you call me and I show up.
I think it's just natural, though. It ain't just like, it's not spoken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you. Like, you're loyal to me.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't did anything wrong to me. I trust you. I call you, you come.
Yeah.
man,
It's something unspoken. So it's not something that we have to,
Hey, B,
you know.
I'm sorry, man, but I tell people I don't like you all the time. Sorry, B, I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah, man, I tell people I don't like you all the time, Steve. I just be like, man, yeah, Steve come through, do all the camera work, make us look good, but I don't like him. You know what I mean? I just want to tell you first for somebody else to you.
Nah, man.
It don't even sound right.
What?
Right. Nah.
I thought it sounded right, man. I don't like Steve in the inside.
Nah,
You know what I don't like?
Who was that?
I don't like JMac.
You don't like JMac?
No, man, that nigga
Hey,
keep home.
man,
He keep
look.
I'm just messing with you.
Hey, I ain't messing with you. JMac, man, hey, JMac, man, is the only person I know, man, that could wake up, didn't have nothing to do, and in 30 minutes while he brushing his teeth, he got a list of things to do.
You stupid.
Right? That's JMac to me, man. Because he'll tell you the day before, bro, I ain't got nothing. Right? Hey, you can talk to JMac on Friday, he say, guess what? I'm free. Right? He'll tell you, he make you really feel like he ain't got nothing to do. Right? And then all of a sudden, he hit you with a text. He don't even call you. JMac can text you, hey, fellas. Oh, man, wifey said we got a birthday party. You know what I mean? I'm like, you just said you didn't have nothing to do. Right? You know what I mean? Or he'll be like, oh, man, I had to fly to town real quick. You know, man, I had to go do this. Right? You know, like he'll just hit you with a text, man. So, you know, J-Mac, I know he missed out here. And he missed the first sound of the all facts. Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Hey.
I can't wait.
Hey,
Right?
everybody say he was the one who was talking it up.
Yeah,
Man.
he's AI.
Boy, you
like
missed
me.
that.
Yeah.
We did that for you too, and you wasn't even here.
Man,
on the
that's
spot.
on me.
Hey! Come on, man, let's go.
We go out there. We about to play that on the out.
All right, so man, so we gonna get out, man. We want y'all to bump this tune. If you
Hey,
see it,
can
man,
we bump it
share
on the
it.
way out? Is that what
man,
you
we
gonna do?
gonna
If it's on, still,
we gonna get it on the way out.
Hey,
you
man,
know
bump
what I
that-
mean?
bump the whole thing
Hey,
on the
man,
way
we
out.
finna get them. Hey, real Speedway, we just waiting on it, man. Look, we
Hey,
got
let us
that
know
new
how y'all
anthem.
feel about it though, like for real though.
We need to know what it sounds
We want
like,
the
man.
truth.
Cause we bumping that all facts,
The all
man.
fact. We want all facts.
Yeah, it's going down out here, man. So you know when you hear it, man, bump that thing. Matter of fact, we gonna get it tuned so we can have y'all, man, download it or something, man. So we can hear it all fact. Yeah. Check. Yeah. Yeah. All facts. Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah. We putting B to work, man. We need an intro. Yeah.
Hey, we need a different intro.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
we finna
it.
put
We
in
need
the
a
work,
different one
man.
down.
Man. Yeah. Hey, we see y'all next week.
Y'all like it?
JMac should be back.
I had to stop.
You know
I
what
had to
I
stop
mean?
it because that was too
Yeah. Hey,
Cut it.
hey, JMac will be back next week, man.
We are.
Man, we all want that.
I knew I couldn't stop the music. I said, let's just get out of here. That was a perfect outro.
Oh man, that was good. How long did we go here?
We went a good little hour.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, hour exactly. Hour and 3 minutes.
You flirting with me on Sunday?
Yeah, that was cold.
Check. I was recording for me. Check.
Come on, like R. Kelly on.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Oh, this the other one?
Yeah.
This is all facts. This is all.
Every time you do one, it makes 2 versions, so you can pick between them. Let me try another one. I like that. All facts. This is all facts. This is all facts. This is all facts. This is all facts.
It's all of that when you watch the band come in.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm proud of you. I gotta compete now with these AI. I gotta really put it up. This is all. Cause see, I like it cause it gives you back. It's like ChatGPT. It gives you what you give it.
Hey, I know that one flowed like a motherfucker. I don't even. Someone just said something, it went right into something else. That was good.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Probably have to do it twice. I don't think it's gonna give us the lyrics. See, yeah, I was excited. I went to show JMac because we've been talking about the AI,
Yeah.
and I had to go really figure it out. So I know he's gonna be able to. Once he gets his hands on this, he's gonna be able to come up with some shit.
Wow. What you want from Burger King? If I ask her, if you want something.
All facts. This is all.
All facts. This is all facts. This is all facts. This is all facts. All right, I'm coming to help you in a sec. Someone's eating noodles without you? Oh yeah, which one do you like the better? Yeah. Oh, he put a verse on this shit? You don't got no words, it's mumbling, it ain't got no words. So I didn't give it any words. Yeah. They be sounding like people. I did one that sound just like Beyonce. I'm like, I know where you got this from. Beyonce.
Somebody sound like Beyonce?
Yeah, they still in their voices. They try to hide it, but every now and then it comes out. Yeah. Just like we heard R. Kelly. I heard R. Kelly too. Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones was, that was it.
I like the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. We're finna be out. I don't know if it ain't mine though. Go get it here. Let me open I'm finna open the kitchen and get a soda out of there. I'm finna open up the kitchen, get something to drink up there. Just so you can get something to drink.